I took the liberty of kind of finishing off this little animation here. So I just moved it and hit F6 and moved it and hit F6. And now what I would like to do is I would like to test it. So one of the things you can do is you can hit return on your keyboard and it'll play it like so. And you can see the header going. But the best thing to do is is next to your spacebar, there's a command and then return. And what that'll do is it'll open up in a brand new window and then it'll play it for us. So it looks like this. Now, you'll notice in my little preview, I've got a problem. It's real jerky motion. It kind of pauses at one point. So I have to figure out a way to clean it up so the timing is correct. And to do that, we're going to use this little tool right here. It's called the onionSkins. And when I turn it on, it will show me a span of frames. The blue dot shows the beginning of the span, the green dot shows the end of the span, and here you can see, so anything that's in green is higher on the timeline or later on the timeline than my current frame, and anything in blue is before my current frame. So I want to kind of address, there's a jerky motion right here, and you can see as I scroll over, there's 3 or 4 frames that are the same, and that's why it kind of hangs there. So we're going to deal with that, but I want to go back to the beginning first and just kind of give you a basic idea of motion, is that if something is moving faster, it covers more space in less time. So the ball right now will cover, that's about half an inch, and then if I go to the next one, it's also about a half an inch. If I want it to look like it's picking up speed, then what I need to do, and I can adjust this too. So right now I just want to see what's behind my current frame. And I can pull this out and you can see that right now these are pretty evenly spaced. But then all of a sudden here, it's not as far, which means for that split second, it's slow, or actually 1/24th of a second, it's slowed down. So if I would like it to keep up the momentum, or maybe even build momentum, then what I need to do is drag this down so the space between here and here is far greater, so I'm covering more space in less time. And that means I have to kind of adjust everything. So that means like it would actually hit the ground here. But using these onionSkins can help us figure out time. And so I'm going to jump back to my problem over here where it kind of lingers for a second. So you can see the ball comes up and then it stops. And what happened is I actually have 3 or 4 frames where it just sits in the same place. So once you kind of get the hang of this, you're going to start realizing that trying to fix what you have is probably going to be more difficult than just starting over again. So I'm going to show you in a video too how to wipe out keyframes, because you can't just delete them, because what that does, that just gives you a gap in your animation. So I hit delete here and you'll see the ball just disappears, and we definitely don't want that. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. And then I'm also going to show you why using graphics are so important when doing frame by frame animation.